Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Grave Matters. I'm CreepyClownGirl, and unfortunately, Filia Noctis could not be here again tonight. So, rejoining me tonight is the Sleeping Wendigo. Hello, Wendigo, and thank you for joining me again.
You're welcome, and hi, everyone.
Hello, everyone in the chat. So, before we announce who our guest is tonight, why don't we see who's in the chat, Wendigo?
All right. I see Lynn LeBlanc.
Hi, Lynn.
I see Derringer too.
Hi, Derringer.
I see Nightmare's Edge in general.
Hi, General. Hi, Edge.
And I see Dark Little Voices in the chat every now and then.
Hey, DLV.
And so far, that's everyone I see in here so far.
Okay. Well, before I introduce our guest tonight, a quick shout out to September Dragon on 5,000 subscribers. So congratulations to him. Awesome job. So everyone joining us here on Grave Matters for the first time, everyone please welcome Dark Little Voices. Hi, DLV.
Hello. There we
Hi.
go.
How are the both of
She
you?
knocks over the mic.
That's okay.
You know when you're sitting in a bed, that's what happens.
Dang it. You have one job.
Yeah. My job was showing up.
Oh, that's cute.
Nightmare's Edge says, hey.
Hello.
There you go. You're getting the kid.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, if we ask you a question, you know, it don't have to be a straightforward answer. Just feel free to roam with it. It's all good. So, Dark Little Voices, for those who are in the chat or may watch the show later that are not familiar with you and your channel, can you tell us a little bit about Dark Little Voices, how you got your name, and yeah.
All right. Well, first off, we are horror narrators. We have a wide variety of different horror content, but one thing we stick most to is creepypastas and short horror stories because time is of the essence. And then when it comes to the name of our channel, why don't you take that away, Decay?
I think you when you were pitching the idea of the channel to me, I just tried to think of something that would fit with creepy and narrations. So I think I don't remember the couple of ideas that we threw back and forth, but
Some of them were not that great.
yeah, no, not at all.
We must investigate this. Just kidding.
Right. I'm gonna have to start writing these terrible ideas down.
I don't know. Some of the dreams you wrote in your dream journal have been.
Listen, that is a different topic.
We need to turn those into stories at some point.
Yeah, they're pretty awful.
Well, I think it's a great name.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's unique. You don't, think your guys' name and channel pretty much stand out, So you guys did a great job on picking the name.
Thanks.
General, just to answer. Thank you. I'm so sorry.
You're welcome.
I'm trying to do like multiple things. I'm sorry. So I'll be saying sorry a billion times. General, to answer your question, if anyone ever wants to, submit any short stalker stories, we'd be more than happy to narrate them, but we just don't get a lot of submissions yet.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason why we haven't done it.
I feel like it's been a long time since we put in our outro that if you wanted to submit something, there was a way to. But I'll have to start doing that again.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You guys would like to share your email in the text chat, Grave Matters, on Discord, I or Raven can share it for you so we can get you some stories sent. So you heard it, everyone. If you have a story you want narrated, send it over to DLV.
Let me put in the chat real quick. I'm trying. Oh boy.
I'm not gonna drop it this time. I promise.
I'm hoping you don't.
Wendigo, do you have a question for DLV?
Yes. Who or what got you into horror narration, and why?
I've said it on several podcasts, so DK, why don't you take it first?
So I really didn't listen to anything. You were the one that listened to other channels. I knew that in the past he had listened to Corpse. And I kind of stumbled into watching some of his more recent stuff where he's playing video games. So my experience is completely different from his.
And what got you into horror?
Horror in general?
Yeah.
I mean, I've always liked zombie movies and stuff like that, so.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, and then for me, what got me into horror narrations is it went from Corpse Husband to quite a number of other narrators, into Dark Somnia, who I absolutely love, to The Moon and Back. And then after that, I ended up finding Spirit Voices, who is my main idol, who I listened to one of her videos once or twice. I was immediately hooked. And I felt like we can definitely make a channel after that. It gave me a big confidence booster. And then as far as getting into horror, it started I think around 12, maybe even younger. Just between all the paranormal shit that I went through, along with seeing horror movies that I snuck watching because obviously I was a little too young to be watching it. Ended up having a bunch of nightmares. And then I went through a lot of dark stuff during my teenage years. It pretty much was I think horror for me was more of comfort food after a while.
I've never heard it put that way, but yes.
It's a warm blanket.
Right?
Interesting.
Lady Nopingham in Moonlight Falls just came into the chat. Hello, y'all.
Oh,
Hello,
hey.
guys.
Hello.
Hey, guys.
I think I totally butchered that link, but hey. It didn't light up blue. Next.
Gerald, to answer your question, as far as if either one of us had listened to just Creepy, I think so, but it has been a while. And again, with Decay, she doesn't listen to a lot
Never
of
heard
them.
of it.
Yeah. Yes, putting it bluntly, but
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Go ahead. No,
Go ahead, Sissy.
No, you
I
go
was-
ahead.
I was gonna ask the
You
chat
go ahead, you go ahead.
if any of y'all have any questions for Dark Little Voices to at the Nevermore Collective, so that we can ask them that, or you can put it in the, or if I catch it, I'll go ahead and try to read it.
Yeah.
I just liked your analogy. Could you repeat that again, please? I can't remember exactly what your analogy was because I was trying to post your email, but I was like,
As far as liking horror?
Yeah.
Horror was a comfort to you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
A
Yes.
comfort food, yes.
Yes.
I love that. I love that. Oh, I gotta create a new hashtag now.
Ooh,
Excuse me, sorry.
Comfort horror.
Yes. So I heard you say, paranormal. So, do you believe in the paranormal, and have either one of you experienced any paranormal activity, or anyone you know?
Oh, yeah, we actually have these. I don't know if I have more stories than Decay.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, you
Okay.
do.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to go on the record be like, hey, I have more than you. And then it's just like, oh, wait a minute.
no,
Let's backtrack that.
My experiences with paranormal have been not direct. Like, I know my mom had a dream where her dad, who had recently died, came to her and said, tell your mom everything's going to be fine. But I've never personally had anything happen to me. I do believe in the paranormal and ghosts and everything. So I'm very boring. I'm very sorry.
No, you're not boring at all.
Yeah, he has way more fun stuff.
Just gonna flatter me on the air. I got you.
Yeah.
So, yes, I have had plenty of paranormal. It started when I was really young, like it's age 7. At age 7, I had some kind of entity trying to convince me to like leave my house on my own, and had my stepfather not woken me up, I probably would have fell down flight of stairs, because it was as I was in the middle of like.
Like you were sleepwalking.
Yes,
Yeah.
very much. That's the best way of putting it. I was sleepwalking with that. And then it kept going from there. Like I'd wake up with scratches and stuff like that. And then one time my mom woke up with this big bruise on her shoulder she couldn't explain.
Well, and your mom's had paranormal, I think.
Yeah, she
too.
even thought
Yeah.
there was like this one time she thought that I had walked into her room, and no. See, I was not in her room at all, because I was in a dead sleep that night. So there's no way I could have been there. And then my sister, because my other one wasn't born yet, but she just never went. She was never the kind of kid that would just like have a nightmare and go running to mommy and daddy. She was just like, she was a little more braver than me, and I hate to admit that part. And then actually the most fun one, I feel, because I have a couple more, but I feel my favorite one is the one where I ended up meeting Decay in that one.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah. We had never met each other in the
Mm-mm.
first place. We had a common dream that there was this little girl that we were protecting, and
Mhm.
assumed that was supposed to be our future daughter.
Well, see, it started as a reoccurring dream because I had
Yeah.
it when I was young. Just that there was a man that was missing his daughter. never really saw his face. Didn't really get a clear picture of the girl. I found her, and then later in my teens, the dream came back. I was older in the dream. The guy seemed to be the same problem. I knew exactly where she was. When I told that to him, he was like, "No,
Yeah.
that was me." I was like, "I'm sorry, excuse me, what?"
Yeah. Because in my dream, my half of the dream, I guess, would be that I was and I feel like a shitty parent for this, but basically, I was the one looking for my daughter because in my dream she was with me most of the time, but then somebody would be distracting me with some kind of odd conversation, and then man, I went to go check on her, look down, see where she was. She just immediately was gone. And I just was in a panic looking for her the entire time of the dream.
Oh, wow. I've had dreams like that myself, but for both of you to have never met and yet she's having one half of the dream and you're having the other, that's just, wow. Now that
Yeah,
is a phenomenal.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
really interesting.
I guess I
There's
can say I've had some kind of paranormal experience.
Hey, you're
Lynn,
not so boring after all.
Right.
right?
Lynn had a question for y'all. She asked, "What's coming up for y'all's channel?"
Oof, there's a lot of things coming for our channel. Just a matter of making sure that everything is organized so we don't, end up killing ourselves for it. we I feel like I personally burnt myself out towards the end of last year. But so we're trying to avoid that. We're still working on the No Return entire book, which is basically a series, if you want to put it that way. And we'll have a playlist for that. What I want us to do is, because I know there are people like Lady Nopingham out there that really like a long, like 1 hour or so of narrations. For people like that, I was thinking we can do once we've done like 5 chapters, we immediately put it together, and then inside that same playlist, rather than go from 1 to 5,
Oh,
you
like
can
a
immediately
compilation.
yeah, it basically would be a compilation of all 5 chapters, and just keep going from there until we reach the end of the book, which I don't feel like we're gonna be done with it anytime soon.
Yeah.
Just
And
pace
then,
yourselves.
yeah, we're
Yep.
still finishing with EA's story that we were supposed to be recording, and then things came up. I'm trying to finish up a couple other stories as well for our channel,
Mhm.
and I just got a hold of another writer on Reddit, so we have quite a number of things going on for our channel.
Not to mention, I have to get my lines sent to you by Monday.
Yeah, I forgot to tell PA that.
Speaking of that, since I am the wife of an evil CEO, Dustin. Anyways, PA. Do you want me in regular voice? Do you want me to be like snotty or just read them?
I normally tell people is just to kind of just have fun with it. I feel like when
Okay.
you have fun with it and just like wing it is when you give
Uh-huh.
your best performance.
Can do that.
And I mean, as long as you really feel like this is you being inside this character's head, that's all I really aim for the collaboration.
Okay. Cool. I can do that. Wendigo, do you have a question for DLV?
Yes. Since starting y'all's channel and where it is now, where do y'all see your channel going?
Well, I see us reaching at least 1,000 subscribers by 2023. That I just feel that confident in our ability to keep narrating and doing all these stories. Where do you see us, Decay? Because I don't want to do all the talking.
It's a good question. I mean, I think the fact that we're both having a really good time doing it, to me, makes it more enjoyable, and I feel like we're gonna get better at what we're doing.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I'd like to keep doing it.
Awesome answer. And I mean, look how far your guys' channel has already come, you know.
Yeah. It blew up
Yeah,
pretty
that's
quick.
to me, I'm like, wait, we have how many? How many people like our stuff? Are you kidding?
Yeah. Well, you guys are both amazing in what you do, and you both are a husband and wife duo, which is something you don't really see a lot of on YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, of course, you know, we do have Maskino and Silvadorkable, but they, you know, I don't ever recall them ever narrating together. Sorry, Mask. Or Silva, if I'm wrong on that. But yeah, we did an interview with both. Oh my God, that was a hoot. Oh God.
Chaotic or what?
Huh?
Sorry, was it just that chaotic or what?
No, it was just that fun. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're a great couple.
That's cool.
So, question for you guys. What would you say is your, when it comes to narrating, what would you say is your weakest and strongest aspects? Let's go with the K first.
It's funny because I'm usually a very loud person in general. But whenever we record, my audio is always super quiet, and I don't understand why. As far as strongest, I don't know. I like to learn and try new things, so I'm always up to a challenge.
I mean,
Sounds like
personally,
me.
I feel like.
Hey.
I feel like personally your strength, as far as this part of the team, is your attention to detail when it comes to editing the script, so that it makes it a lot easier for us to narrate.
Well, if we're gonna compliment each other, I mean, you know, you're the brains behind everything.
No, I'm just gonna have
God,
to
I love
sass
you guys.
later.
You sass me anyway.
I know.
You know what? You two just go on. Me and Wendigo just sit right here. Go on. This is great.
I just feel like that one GIF of oh my God, I can't think of it. Oh, Hawkeye, and he's just like, aw.
Right.
I guess it's now my turn. My weakest is that I feel like I'm very hard on myself, which is why when it comes to takes, and I tend to be a little jealous of Decay on this, but with her, she kind of just goes in, it's natural, and she'll like mess up maybe once or twice, whereas I take like maybe 6 takes every couple paragraphs or so.
Well, at some point, we're gonna have to make a blooper, because there was one day that neither you nor me could do anything well. We were just like laughing between everything. It was, that day was very rough.
That's what makes it fun and great, though. Like, go on.
Yeah.
So I've seen a couple new people join the chat. I see Furberries, Lonesome Lenny, and Torment of Gloom. How are y'all guys?
I hope you guys are doing well.
Oh, I called him Tommy. I'm sorry. Oops. Hi, Gloom.
Oh, looks like LeBlanc wants to see a blooper video.
Yes. Perfect.
I really don't want to. It's so
Watch.
embarrassing.
Now that people would be interested in it, it won't happen. It'll just be forced, and then it won't be any fun at all.
I doubt it. I'm pretty sure there'll be plenty of bloopers, especially with me yelling at you to not make me laugh during a take.
Yeah. Pretty much.
That was chaotic as hell.
Oh, this is great. I love it.
Oh, Nightmare's Edge.
What do you say?
Hey, I know you can't handle the love, man, but you just gotta hold off a little bit longer, and then you can burn everything. It's just this thing, like, we'll be in a group chat, and then there'll be a whole bunch of love, and then just before you know it, he just comes out with all these gifs of flamethrowers and just burning the chat alive.
Hold on 1 second. All right.
All right,
Like
so
I
I
s-
got
Go ahead.
a question for you two.
Okay.
So, who is y'all's dream collab?
Here you go. Yes.
Mine is essentially just spirit voices. But I know she's very busy, especially with, I think she said she got finals coming out at the end of the month, just like ironically at the same time I did.
Oh.
Again, don't look at me. I don't know anybody. I apologize, everybody. You all are great. I don't know any of you. He just tells me who we're collabing with, tells me a little bit about them, and I'm like, cool, great, perfect. Let's do
I
it.
try to give you a lot more information.
You
I
do,
just don't
you
want to
do.
burn you out.
Yeah, no, it's
Because
okay.
there's a lot of us.
Yes, apparently.
Well, maybe in the future we could have the both of you and Spirit Voices back on Grave Matters. That
Man,
would be
don't
awesome.
do that to me. My heart can't take that.
Then you'll become the shy boy. It'll
You-
be great.
You can just shush.
You know, we could have dark little voices and spirit voices.
Oh.
Hey, hey, we can call it the Night of the Voices. There we go. The graves
Ooh,
do
that's a
whisper,
fun
right? Yes, the
Oh,
graves
poor-
do whisper.
Poor Edge. Decay
What?
don't know me.
Hashtag I know no one.
And
do
he
know
also
Nightmare's
has-
Edge, so I talk
No,
about
I know.
his crazy behind all the time.
I know.
he
But,
also
to
has-
answer your, yeah, I'm sorry. I'll let you take when to go.
You're
No, you go
fine.
ahead. You was answering stuff, so
I just keep looking at the chat. I'm sorry. So to answer your question, Nightmare's Edge. If we record together, yeah, we don't always record at the same time. It just happens to be that most of the time we'll record together. However, sometimes our schedules kind of conflict. There'll be sometimes where, let's say that there's a solo piece that either Decay would be best at. I'm really only there as just like the mic guy and the edit guy. And then if there's just a solo piece where I'm just doing it, then I let her pretty much just handle things like with the other little voices. And I'm just basically soloing it. And then if there's like, if she's only got like maybe 1 or 2 lines, she'll record 1 or 2 of her lines and then go do what she needs to do. And then I record everything else.
It is awesome how the both of you work so well together.
Try.
So real quick, Nightmare's Edge, if you're not doing anything and would like to hop in here with us, please feel free. So
Ooh.
Dark, yes, wouldn't that be cool? Come on, Edge.
Yes,
Join us.
Come on, man.
Come on, Edge.
Join us.
Come on.
Join us. Join us. Come on, Edge. Come on.
Yeah, now I want to watch The Evil Dead.
Right?
You should do that sometime.
Still haven't seen the new one.
I heard it wasn't that great.
I've heard mixed reviews, but yeah.
Yeah, it's always
Which
mixed
is it?
reviews
The
these
Evil
days.
Dead?
Yeah, the newest one.
And I didn't even know they made a new one. Boy, I feel out
Yeah.
of time.
It's been
They
a couple
wanted it
years
more
at
like
least.
a serious take on the Evil Dead series instead of like
Uh-huh.
Bruce Campbell's like comedy version of it,
Mhm.
which is why I think it didn't really get a lot of good reviews.
Right.
Apparently, Edge is going to join us.
Oh, this is gonna be
Yay.
great.
Well, I guess I should ask DLV first. My apologies to both of you.
Oh, you're fine. It's your show. We're just here as guests.
Oh no, this is your show. You
Oh.
are our guest. We are interviewing you. My apologies again.
It's all good.
Oh.
Guys, Nightmare's Edge, he's okay. Like,
So
I was giving him all
DLV,
these compliments, and it's just like, oh no, he's an okay guy.
yeah. So DLV, you are writing an autobiography on your lives. Which chapter of that biography would you use to sell it?
Want to take this one first?
Nope. Because I'm thinking.
Okay. Well,
Hold on
I-
real quick. Hi, Edge.
he's still on. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
See?
But-
I don't know if he's on mute or not.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Sorry, I've got a barking dog, so I'm going to be on mute for a second.
Okay.
Oh, it's all good, man. You used
Please
to know what that
continue.
felt like.
Right.
I want to say chapter 32. Because it's
Chapter
just,
32.
You have a specific number?
yes.
Oh my God! Wow, really?
I mean, in all fairness, this isn't the first podcast I've listened to from you guys, so I kind of already been rehearsing this question for the day we ever
I
came
see.
on.
I see.
Okay, go for it.
But yeah, I feel like 32 has been a really good, great chapter, in fact, because I've grown a lot as a person. First, with dealing with suicidal depression since the age of 15, and I am proud to say live here that it has been 6 months since the last time I thought of suicide at all. So I'm going to keep trying to push that. Plus, I have been working on other issues that I have been struggling with over the years. So I feel like if there was ever an inspirational autobiography chapter, it would definitely be 32.
Well, we're congratulations on the 6 months, and just stay strong, and just know that you have Decay, your children, and we got you as well. So you're not alone, and if you ever need anyone to talk to, any one of us is always here.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
It really
No
does make a
one's-
big difference.
Mhm.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
No
dude.
one-
I mean, I talk about how much I hate the love, but I do. But I'm here for you.
Yes, you freaking do. You make it quite obvious.
Oh, right, or Edge, Raven. Oh, sorry, Raven. Oh, Edge, come on. You know you love love. You're the one standing on the edge.
Point taken. But it's also why I'm on the edge.
Damn. Got to figure it out. I can talk. Figure out a way to get you back. Just kidding. So, what about you,
Are ready
Decay?
Well, my life's pretty boring.
You
So
say
I
that.
don't know that people would want to read about the fact that I like to quote movies. I was in marching band. Like,
I
Yeah.
heard.
yeah.
What instrument?
Oh, I played clarinet. Mark's
Oh,
clarinet.
beautiful instrument. I like the flute and the
Nope.
violin.
Yeah.
One of these days, I'll have to leak one of your pictures of you crying.
I swear to God, no. It's
Where did you want? And DK will go. And you just need to sign right here on the dotted line, sir.
Yeah.
Leak that picture, and you'll be signing
Right.
that dotted line. Just kidding, but go on.
I always have payback.
Yeah. Not like my sisters do, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's
Welcome
great.
back, Lady Nottingham.
Welcome back, lady. Someday, hopefully, we will have Lady Nopingham here on Grave Matters as well.
Right?
That would be fun.
Wouldn't it? Lady. Anyways.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink. So, have you, DLB, have you guys had any recent milestones that you would like to share?
Well, other than we hit our 100 subscribers just before New Year's,
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
pretty
that
cool.
is a huge milestone.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
I knew you guys would go far.
Yeah. Hashtag
Ooh,
blush.
you blushy.
You can shut your
Aw.
face.
Oh, blushies. Oh, I love blushies.
Okay,
You're
Nightmare,
never
you can-
gonna want me to
you
come
can-
back to one of these because now I can call you out.
No, I'll just have nightmares that just burn everything.
Okay.
I am absolutely 100% game for this.
So, Wendigo, do you have a question for DLB? Wendigo?
Okay. For new or upcoming narrators, what is some strong advice you can offer to help them succeed?
Want to take this one?
I don't know why you keep asking me that. The answer's gonna be no. I feel like something that everybody needs to remember when they start a channel is to just not heavily compare yourselves to everybody else that's out there.
Exactly.
You know, draw inspiration and reach out, and don't be afraid to talk to other people and other channels about what they've done to succeed. And yeah, don't compare yourself too much, because when you're the same channels, then it's no fun.
Yeah.
Good advice. Thank you.
And I feel what would help. I feel like the one thing that I try to help with other narrators that don't have as high of numbers as us is
I
for
like how
them
you
to,
say that. Like, it makes it sound like we're just
Oh.
like in the thousands.
I mean,
let
one
me
day,
let
just
me
one day.
stroke my beard.
Oh, maybe
Someday.
they'll look back on this and just be like, "Hey, you know what? I like his advice."
Continue. I'm sorry. Continue.
I love it.
But what I try to do is I try to make sure that I get across to them that the best thing I feel to do is just post your videos and stop thinking so hard on it.
Yeah.
Because the best thing you can do is you'll look back on these videos, and as much as you may or may not cringe on it, you can see where you made mistakes and you can see your accomplishments a lot easier. And I feel like that in itself inspires you to keep on going, especially because I think what makes it so hard for new narrators to understand that they need to keep pushing themselves is that yes, there is a lot of us, but they don't understand that just because one person likes this narration doesn't mean that they won't like it a different way of being narrated. Like, for example, I put more sound effects into our videos than someone else in their videos. So someone else might like our sound effects being put in the videos, and then someone else might not. So they get the best of both worlds.
Yeah, and even though it's the internet, you do have there are opportunities where people will give you constructive feedback too, and
Yeah.
that's nice to have when you're first starting.
It is. It really is. And
I
but
have to agree
also,
with y'all there too.
yes, I do. And also remember that if you're new and upcoming, or even an OG, just remember, always give credit where credit is due. And if you can't accept, and I'm going to say this straight out, if you can't accept constructive criticism, then I wouldn't recommend being a content creator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
avoid the internet. Full stop.
Right? just avoid it. Because listening to a video, like I've even spoke to someone in DM. I go, loved your video. I loved the story, but your music was just a little bit louder than your voice. They said, oh wow, thanks. So
Get a better hearing aid.
I know, right? Damn it.
I actually need another
Not
one.
me, it's you. Sorry, I'm done. I can leave.
So Lonesome Lenny asked, what are some current horror movies that are worth watching?
Oh man.
Ooh. I finally just watched Split the other day, and it was really good. I liked it.
What's Split?
It is actually a sequel in M. Night Shyamalan's. It started with Unbreakable, and then Split is about this guy that has 23 personalities, and he kidnaps 3 girls.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was surprisingly good. And I say surprisingly because I felt like it's been a while since M. Night Shyamalan had been out there. Like
Quite a while.
Yeah, from The Happening on, it was kind of like, what's happening here? But I like that one. I don't know if we've watched any other ones recently.
It's kind of hard to with 2 kids.
Oh yeah, that's a fair point.
I mean, the most recent was that I watched.
Split, but I had to stop it like every 5 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, the most recent I watched was the 2019 horror. I feel like it was a horror comedy. It more than likely was, and I feel Nate did a really good job reviewing it. It was, I think it was the Banana Splits. It turned that into a horror comedy. That is as much. Yes. I don't know. Do you remember Banana Splits? Please tell me I'm not the only one.
Are you talking about those bananas in pajamas?
No.
Oh, because that's what
Oh
you
my
said,
God,
and
I
that's
feel
what went into my
ancient as
head.
hell now.
And I was like, I don't think that I'm thinking of the correct thing that you're talking about.
What went through my head was Dairy Queen, but go on.
Wow. That's not close at all. But
Dairy Queen sounds good now.
I guess to each their own. Yeah, it was just back in the day. It was just guys in costumes doing really silly things, and it was like an elephant, a lion, and several others. But in this one, they made them all animatronics, and I guess it was they were getting the inspiration from Five Nights at Freddy's. Is my best understanding of it, and I mean, it honestly for gore, it was really good, but as far as horror, not so much.
Yeah.
That's unfortunately the most horror I've been able to see so far, as far as current.
Well,
ones.
you watched Squid Games.
Raven.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. What did I miss?
Bananas and pajamas. I can't.
Now the song's
I'm-
gonna be stuck in my head.
And I'm all done with you all. I'm
Bananas
done.
in pajamas.
Yeah.
Horror movie. Oh my
You gotta
god.
worry
I mean,
about those
more than
bananas and
likely.
pajamas coming after you in the middle of the night, man.
No,
Banana
I
in
can see
pajamas
it.
horror movie coming out soon.
I mean,
Oh my
honestly, it
God.
just sounds like a challenging food horror game.
Right?
Oh my
I-
god. Yeah, it's based in Dairy Queen. Sorry.
Let's do it. I mean, they got all sorts of toppings, right?
Right? Speaking of that, sense for it, but let's do it this way. All right, DLV and Even Edge. There is a ice cream buffet galore in front of you. Okay. What would you put on your ice cream and what flavor of ice cream? Any kind of ice cream, any kind of toppings, just anything you can imagine in front of
Go
you.
first.
Okay, yeah, this one I will go first. So, do you guys have Ritters around you at all?
No.
Oh my god. So, they used to have this thing. It was called a peanut butter delight. And it was basically vanilla ice cream with Reese cups and then peanut butter syrup and whipped cream and a cherry, and it like layered. The best thing. That is
Oh.
that's what I want. I want it.
Yum. Well, time for the show to be over. Give me about a week to get to your guys' house and we'll go to Ritter's. Just kidding.
Right?
Woohoo.
Yum.
Seraphin and
Yes.
Midnight Researcher just came into the chat. Hello, guys.
Hello,
Guys.
guys. Hello, hello.
There's just so many choices. I'm not sure what I would put on my ice cream. I
Well-
know for sure it would be bananas because it's
Yeah,
been.
I'm like, you don't like chocolate, so
God,
that would be
no.
out.
But caramel's also a good substitute
It can be.
with cherries. It's gotta have at least 5 cherries.
5? Specifically 5?
Yes. I would. This is the one time odd numbers are actually a delicious combo. It's just facts.
Oh.
Write this down in your ice cream Bible. And now decided
I'm just picturing
5 was
I'm-
the magic number.
I'm just picturing that it's like some Five Nights at Freddy's ripoff. You go to
Um,
a place and 5 cherries on a Sunday.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah, no.
Those are my toppings. So Nightmare's Edge, you're up, bud.
So I'm actually a very simple guy. Bluebell vanilla ice cream with Reese's Pieces and a shot of Jack on the side. So and we're good.
Sounds
Oh.
amazing.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Mine would be triple fudge brownie ice cream on top of a brownie with chocolate and caramel sauce on top with marshmallows, nuts, and Cool Whip. Oh, and don't forget the cherries.
Yes. Specifically 5 cherries.
You have to understand, you are very lucky that all of the ice cream places are closed right now because
Mhm.
your pregnant wife right now wants ice cream and there's none.
Oh no.
Got a Circle K, don't you?
Not near us.
Oh.
Gosh. That's like what, an hour and a half.
Banana
Yeah,
split.
probably.
So you
Not
guys
that I'm
are.
up. Sorry.
Oh,
Go
go.
ahead.
No, go ahead, Edge.
I was just gonna say not that I'm all up in their business, but I didn't know. And also congratulations on the
Thanks.
Dude, I've
Third?
told you. This is the second time I've told you this.
No,
I
no,
told you
did-
this and Lady Nottingham too.
Did I respond in chat? Because if I didn't respond in chat,
Yes.
I didn't.
Yes, my
What?
God, in chat.
No, I'm pulling up chat right now because I do not believe this. I feel like this is something I
That
would
was
have
like
remembered.
forever ago, but I did tell you
He
this.
slept.
You and
All right, I've
Enope here oh God, congratulated the both of us.
what?
Thank you.
Nah, that's not true. Was I drunk?
I mean, I think you did have a couple of jacks that day. I don't remember.
Well, I apologize, and I won't forget again. Congratulations, you two. I wish you guys the
Thank
best.
you.
I love you guys,
Love you too,
and I
man.
think it's time to burn it down.
What?
Oh no, he's bringing out the torches.
He's embracing the love.
Yes. Flamethrowers galore.
Oh God.
So, DLV, you both have been very bad. You both are now on death row. What would your method of execution be, and what would your last meal be?
I already have mine planned out.
Yeah,
so you go
no,
first.
you go first.
Oh come on.
Nope.
Oh,
I need
sport.
time to think.
Oh,
Oh.
don't cry, Edge. You need a little cheese with that wine?
Well, I
Sorry.
feel bad that he's told me twice now, and I didn't remember. This is something I
Oh, I'm
you know?
sorry, sweetheart.
It's
Aw.
all good, man.
But yes, also I love cheese, so I'll take some.
Okay. I'll set you up a basket of fruit, wine. Oh no, grapes, wine, cheese, and crackers. Oh, and
damn,
don't
that
forget
sounds good.
the Grey Poupon. So,
I don't know
Okay.
about the coupon part because I know by the time I use it, it's gonna expire. But
Grey Poupon. So,
oh, especially since I'm on death row, yeah, I guess it would expire by then.
The
I thought
coupon
you
could be a
meant,
get
like-
out of jail free card, though.
Oh, so many food choices.
You had this prepared already.
I know,
Why are you
but then
still
we
thinking about it?
because we were on the topic of ice cream and then grapes and cheese and wine and all the other stuff. It's like has a great combo of everything.
But think about it. The last thing you're ever gonna taste.
Oh,
I feel like you would almost want something your mom would cook.
really, the last thing I want to eat though. Like that's just depressing.
Wow. Okay.
Like if I'm going out, I might as well just enjoy it and not cry into it. Like no one wants that.
I mean,
Maybe the guards do for
right, yeah.
shits and giggles, but I know. But you know what? I am definitely gonna go with anchovy pizza and a
Oh.
glass of wine, and then take me out via firing squad.
Firing squad.
Yes,
wow.
I just want a
Cool.
quick.
I wouldn't call that quick, but
Nope. 'Cause,
Nope.
I mean, if they can't
What?
aim, then yeah.
I mean, what if they just hate you, and so they just decide to hit all of the other places that aren't vital before they hit a vital place?
Man,
Well,
that sounds
that's
like
why you give.
stormtroopers.
Oh no! Oh god!
Stormtroopers still would never hit you. You'd be safe.
Oh, that's the point.
You might even
Technically,
have a
with
chance
firing-
away.
If it's a firing squad with more than one person, generally only one of those people will have an actual bullet. The rest will be blanks.
oh, that's cruel.
I didn't think about that. I might have to
Don't
change
make
mine.
your
then.
life. Nope, you already said it. It's
No.
done.
Oh,
Yeah, you need to lean into that one, buddy. Just accept your consequences.
at least I got some pizza and some wine. So technically, I got cheese and wine too. So
I love it. I'm not gonna live this down, am I? Anyways. Oh. What about you, Decay?
I don't. I don't know. Fun fact: I don't have a gallbladder, so that makes enjoying food difficult. Would I want something? Would I want something that I could be like, yes, I can eat this and then die happy, but also in the middle of that, oh hey, you can't kill me yet. I have to use the bathroom, or just whatever. I don't know. But I don't think I would be able to stand there and like wait for death to come. It just sounds awful.
I mean, I don't know what method you pick. There's still all that preparation. So
Yeah, I know. Like I feel like I'd have a heart attack before that would happen.
Mine
Funny
would be cold chicken strips and the guillotine.
Guillotine.
I thought about the
That
guillotine,
is
but
heavy.
Technically, your conscience
heard that
after
you-
that happens.
yes, and I don't want
Ugh.
that. I don't want that at all.
Or it's not sharp enough. And so then they have to come and
Oh.
they have to just continue to no.
Oh God, no.
That's
Oh
another
man,
one of
you
those.
just bursted my bubble. Never mind. I was hoping to be knocked the hell out, but that's okay.
So funny. My mom and I were actually talking about the guillotine the other day, and so
Why?
that's funny.
On
I
earth did
don't-
that get brought up?
I don't remember. I don't remember if it's because I mentioned the fact that Christopher Lee apparently had witnessed one of the last ones. Did you ever know that? Yeah, fun fact.
No.
Yeah. The
Good
more
to
you
know.
know.
Lady
Those
Nopingham
stars.
just said. Lady Nopingham just said, if you're on death row and not enjoying the process, that's kind of the point.
That, yeah,
Yeah.
you
You're not wrong.
Yep. Can you tell I would be one of those people that would have lots of regrets?
Me being beheaded. Hey, why are there so many heads in the basket?
I think one of the best responses to date for this question was when we had MD Who on. Oh my God. She goes, well, my last meal would have to be a bunch of popcorn kernels and the electrocution chair.
Oh no. Oh no.
Thanks. After the Green Mile, that sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah.
So when they pull down the switch, she starts popping.
Yeah. Wonder though, depending on how many you ate, if you actually could make it burst.
I don't know.
Would you go there?
I'm sorry. My mind goes to weird places with stuff like that. Apologize in advance.
That's why I married you, so it's
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, this is great.
What about you, Nightmare's Edge?
I'm gonna guess fire.
Wow.
Just all
No.
the fire. You eat the
No,
fire.
no, that's just burning nonsense away. That's all that's for. I stick with my original answer of the guillotine. I still believe it's going to be painless because that thing's going to be sharp. Pop, done. I get to see my body, and night night.
There you go.
Fun fact about the guillotine. I think the original person who made it asked one of the people who was going to be killed if they were still conscious after their head was removed to keep blinking as many times as they could.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That's actually a really
reminds
cool
me-
little fact.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it reminds me of the guy with the six-fingered man from The Princess Bride.
Oh wow.
You guys seen The Princess Bride?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. When he's asking questions about how he felt about his life being sucked out, that's what that reminds me of.
It's a
I
great
know.
movie.
It is. I know. I heard something disturbing. This over a month ago. My daughter's sitting there reading or listening to a story, and she just goes, "Oh my God, no! Oh my God, no!" I go, "What?" And evidently, just short story. This kid went and put himself in his bedroom, and the dad would ask him, "Hey, son, you okay?" Blah blah blah. Long story short, the father went to work, came home, Didn't hear nothing. Didn't think about it. Got it. Went to work. Came home. And, well, the night before, he heard this loud noise. Well, when he finally broke down the door and went into his son's room, he had found that he had built another room. And in that process, the whole time he was hibernating in his room, what the son was doing was building a homemade guillotine. And what the boy did was take a bunch of sleeping pills and set the guillotine on a timer. So when he was asleep, it came down and beheaded him.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God.
What in the world was she reading?
That was just a very disturbing story. I'm like, oh my god, no.
That's probably better than the Boy Scout that built an actual frickin' nuclear reactor in his basement.
The heck?
Good old Boy
Hello,
Scout.
patience, right?
Hey,
Hello,
patience.
patience. But
And
yeah,
I'm not
that one
joking,
just
that actually
disturbed me.
happened. A friggin'
Ugh.
Boy Scout built a nuclear reactor in his basement.
On
Ugh.
purpose or stumbled
On
into
purpose.
it? Oh my
On
god.
purpose. The kid literally got a bunch of stuff to build a nuclear reactor and done it.
I'm gonna have to look this up now because that's crazy.
Hello, Dexter.
Hey, Dequester. Dexter. I'm sorry. I just always read as Dequester.
There's no you.
I don't know why. It's just how I read it.
Since you guys are into horror and love horror movies, what is the craziest thing either one of you ever snuck into a movie theater?
When I was in high school, I had the luck of I had been dating somebody at the time that worked in a movie theater, so I never had to sneak in anywhere. So I'm
No, I
boring
mean,
with
what
that.
food did you ever sneak in?
Oh, what food?
Yes.
Subway sandwich.
What's the craziest thing you ever snuck into a movie theater?
Snuck an entire Subway sandwich
Yeah, I
into
did.
it.
Two, because I think
Wow.
my mom had one too.
Now that's where I'm very boring. The most I snuck was like that I got from the vending machine at school. So see, it really wasn't all bad.
Right, 1 point for me.
Yay.
Oh my god. I was called chicken strips.
Chicken strips, made or bought?
I get the great value because they're the best. They're fully cooked. I just thaw them out in my fridge and eat them all day long. I just don't. I can't. I have recently heated them up in the oven, but I don't like them hot. Ew. Ugh. Onto my chicken strips, like Lady Spukari is to her chicken nuggets. So. Yeah. So. Well, we just have a few minutes, so let's just sit around and talk and enjoy each other's company.
No, we have to be social. Good God.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, so hard.
Oh, good night, folks. Nightmare's Edge. Burn the stuff. Let's go.
I was looking for the fuel.
Well, speaking of that, before we do close, I'll go around and have Wendigo and Edge say something, then both you, DLV, and then I'll close the show.
Okay.
But while we're taking a little break here, everyone, don't forget to join us next Thursday as Grave Matter. Let me redo that. Everyone, join us next Thursday as Grave Matter welcomes for the first time Monsters in My Mind. So, 6 p.m. PST. So,
Be fun.
huh?
I was just saying it should be a fun show. Why my mind blanked out for like 2 seconds there.
Okay. My brain sometimes goes, you want me to do what again?
Oh, mine's
Feel
currently doing that right now.
Right? So DLB, do you have any a question for any of us?
I default to you.
Oh, you was.
Yeah, I don't have any questions. Enjoying
Okay.
myself with you guys.
Awesome. Glad you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
There we go. At least you got that going for you. So you got half a point.
Huzzah! Clap and a half.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna take a page out of Lady Spukaria's thing and just ask you guys what are your 2022 goals.
Uh-huh.
Oh shoot.
Oh.
Now who's on the spot?
Yeah. Tag team push.
Wendigo, you want to go first?
Well, I guess really the main goal for this year is to try to get to 100 subs.
Rooting for you, man.
Woo!
That's it?
That's as far as I can think of.
Well, let's see. Me. Well, let's see. I have the collab coming up with you guys. Hopefully, I will have the audio for you by Monday. Let's see. I am currently. I hate promoting myself, but anyways, I'm currently 7 subs away from 900. So I have a feeling thank you. So I have a feeling, and hopefully I'll reach 1,000 soon. Let's see. Hair Raising Narratives and I are have put together, a channel-to-channel 2-part 3-minute any theme horror story collab. DLV, you are a part of it. Edge, I believe you are. Wendigo, you are. So as a quick reminder to anyone in the chat that's a part of it, we need to know by January 24th if you're still a part of the collab. So the actual deadline to have your edited MP3 audio, YT link, and profile pic in is January 31st. The reason for January 24th is so we can have final count. So we're really looking forward. Thank you to all of you who have already turned in your audio. So this is going to be great. Really glad to have all of you a part of it.
Pleasure.
And Wendigo, thank you for your couple weeks ago. Wendigo and I, the last 2 people in VC, had nothing to do. So in less than 4 hours, we sat down and wrote 3 450 plus stories, and one of them called The Harpies Dance will be narrated by has already been narrated by Lady Spukaria and sent in for the collab. So thank you, Lady Spukaria.
Yeah, thank you, Spukaria. I cannot wait to hear that.
I can't wait either.
Thank you, Lady Nopingham. So it's gonna be an awesome collab. So
Ooh. Favorite movie bad guy. There's so many to pick from.
Barbosa.
what is it?
Barbosa, hands down.
What
Okay.
was the question?
The question was favorite movie bad guy.
Pinhead.
Hmm.
I have a thing for Pinhead. Anybody got Band-Aids? Sorry.
Guess I'll just pick Jason because I can't pick just one. Jason Voorhees will win.
What about you, Edge? Edge? I think
Hans
we lost
Gruber.
Edge.
No, I'm
Oh,
here.
there you go.
I'm here.
Okay. Hans who?
Hans Gruber.
Who's that?
Explain.
Die Hard.
Oh yeah,
What
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
hell
I was
is
like,
happening
I
here?
know that
Oh
name.
my
Die Hard.
What is?
Yeah.
I don't.
Oops, did
Is
I
this
confess
real
out
life?
loud?
No, I'm just joking. No, it's Rick Allen, right? Yeah. So I mean, he's just like,
Rickman.
yes. What
The
did I
name
say?
backwards.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
It's been a
So
while since I've seen Die Hard, okay?
no, it's okay. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
I have
know.
never seen it.
I know.
I'm disappointed, but no,
I
I'm
know.
joking.
There's so many movies I have to make him watch.
Evidently.
Well, if it counts for anything, I can tell you the entire beginning of the A-Team, their real names and the characters they played. Does that count?
I mean, half point.
Right?
Half point for Gryffindor.
100 points to Slytherin.
The only time.
So if anybody,
so-
if any of you, go ahead, Ed.
I was just asking if there was some sort of inside joke I wasn't aware of.
I don't know, but just go along with it.
Okay.
I had to
Okay.
do it. I mean, come on,
System
someone
Harry
mentioned
Potter.
Gryffindor.
Yeah.
Someone mentioned Gryffindor. Come on.
Lady Nokingham goes, oh my god. So you guys are making a horror movie. Who would your main killer be, and who would your first victim be, and why?
I might need a minute. So, Decay.
Are we talking like the actors we would pick for these roles?
No, any current or OG, any horror narrator. Who would you pick for your killer? Who would your first victim be? And where would your murder occur?
I can't answer that question because I don't know anybody. So, Verso, back to you.
All right. So it's the horror narrator that's killing the victim, correct?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure here. So, there's so many to pick.
Because see, with my track record, it would be corpse, killing corpse, playing corpse. So,
Wow.
yeah,
That's what Lynn
would
just
just
said,
be-
corpse.
yeah,
Yeah.
it would just be very deep and dark. That's it. Not very exciting.
Freddy Krueger, I mean, she said. Yeah. So. Well, while they're thinking about that, what about you, Edge?
Okay, can you say the question one more time just to make sure I'm understanding right? It's going to be
You're
a horror
creating
narrator.
a horror, yes, a horror narrator. Who would your first victim be, and where would the murder take place? A camp, an amusement park, a lake, you know.
My first victim would be Shade of DLV
Wow.
at the camp, and the reason is the overwhelming love that exudes from his body. So there we go. You know, no, I'm gonna stick by that. That's where we're going. That's where we're going with that.
What was the first part of that?
Oh, Shade of DLV.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Got
my
it.
victim.
Okay.
Did you ask for the weapon? Because that's gonna be a crowbar.
Oh my god.
God.
Sorry, dude. Okay, I'm gonna stop. No,
Okay.
we're good.
What about you, Decay?
But I think a fun setting would be an amusement park.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An amusement park. So who would
I'm
your killer
kinda-
be? And who would your victim be?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's the problem. I'm
amuse-
so sorry.
It's okay. I will teach you the ways.
Yes, you can teach me the ways.
Well, I had mine planned out. I wanted to make sure of a couple of fine details, but
You're thinking about this way too hard.
I do.
You
That's
pick
my
somebody
weakness.
To be the
Okay.
victim.
So, I would pick Lady Nottingham for the victim, Nightmare's Edge
Aw.
for the killer, because
Oh,
I feel like
damn.
that would be like the smoothest. It'd be like such a smooth death, but that by the time the scene was end, you could just hear Michael Jackson in the background going, "Been hit by a smooth criminal."
Oh, see, I thought you were going to
Oh,
say
dude.
Michael Jackson in the background going,
Oh my god. Oh, dude, that's awesome. I want to take back my answer because now I feel bad because that was so good.
So what setting though?
The lady
I
said,
would
"Oh my
pick a
God,
swamp.
yes."
Swamp.
Yes.
A swamp.
I don't know why. I just immediately went to
swamp?
swamp.
Okay.
Swamp setting, gotta be there.
It's gonna be the Crocs and not him.
I mean, could be both.
I would
Killer on
have
killer
to.
crime. I don't know. I'm not picky. Hell, it could just
I
even be Nightmare's Edge versus the Crocs for all I care.
Poor Lady Nottingham in the middle trying to squish around in the swamp and not get killed. Just in the background.
Everybody calm down, calm down.
Mine would be a drive-in movie theater. And I think, let's see, for my killer would be corpse husband, and the victim would be Lady Spookaria, and the thing that would be used is a candy apple stick. Love you guys. Oh.
I guess that goes back to the swamp thing. I mean, there's like plenty of ways to get rid of a body in a swamp.
True. Not very many places to hide a body at a drive-in theater,
Unless
unless,
cars.
right?
You shove them in the
Just
you
find the
shove 'em-
trunk.
you shove 'em in the trunk of a car.
I'm not paying attention.
Oh my God.
Trunk and dump. Yeah, you can do a trunk and dump.
Windows open, a hand in this car, this one's open, foot over there.
Yeah, you know, a trunk and dump. You know, it's like. Can you just imagine Corpse going, "I'm coming to get you, lady," in that voice of his?
I mean, most people would just lay down and say, okay.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. He just has to say,
Probably
hey, girl,
right.
and they'd be like, yes.
You can
You're
kill me
probably right.
in any which way you want, Corpse. You go right ahead.
He wouldn't even get a chance. The people would just run to him.
Right. Right. And instead of the other person being the corpse, he's the corpse.
Yeah, right? Stampede.
Love you, corpse husband. Oh my god. Oh shit. So
Oh God, can you imagine if he freaking watched this?
Hey, think about Lady Spookaria.
Yeah, if she was in here too. Oh goodness.
Oh my god, this is great.
Good to know that I'm not the only one who collects swords. Many.
Well, you guys, it is 8:20, so this has been amazing. So, Wendigo, I'm going to start with you, then Edge, and then DLV, and I'll go ahead and close the show. So, any final words, Wendigo?
I'd like to thank everyone in the chat. I would like to thank Nightmare's Edge and Dark Little Voices for coming on here, and I'd like to thank CCG and Raven for inviting me to be the co-host again.
You're very welcome. Thank you for being here. Edge?
I would just like to say thanks for the opportunity to burn this fucker down. No. DLV, you guys were awesome. Love you guys. CC, Wendigo, thank you guys very much for having me on. I had a blast.
You're welcome. Welcome. DLV?
Alrighty, well, the king. You want to say your last final words?
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for having us, and I had a lot of fun.
Yes.
Thank you.
Love you too, Nightmare's Edge. Even if you wanted to beat me with a crowbar to death. Yeah, it was honestly a blast.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing else past that. I'm sorry, I was not prepared for the ending.
You
It's kind
are
of just
fine.
like writing. It's just like writing the stories. I know how to start them. I know how to get to the middle. I don't know how to end.
That's okay.
That's okay.
We love you anyway.
So,
I have the same problem. Don't worry.
Ooh.
you know, it's like the fan fiction I'm doing for Cleaving Thought for Bone, aka Sabian Lockhart. I have the beginning. I have part of the middle, and I've already written the ending. I just got to finish everything in between. And no, PA, you will not see this ending coming. Anyways, I had to throw that in there. Anyways, so thank you to everyone in the chat. Raven, thank you again, because without you, Grave Matters wouldn't exist. Thank you, Patience, every week for loaning us your husband. Much love to the both of you. Thank you, Wendigo, again for co-hosting with me. Always awesome to have you. Edge, thank you for joining us. Again, don't forget, next Thursday, 6 p.m. PST, Monsters in My Mind. Really looking forward to that. And DLV, thank you for being here on Grave Matters with us. Fantastic interview. Really had a lot of fun with the both of you. Hope to have you back in the future. So until next week, everyone, remember the graves do whisper. And if you listen, the graves do whisper. Stay frightened. And also remember, once you join the collective, you can leave nevermore. Good night, everyone.